Fellas, this is why I tell y'all got to be careful about where y'all get y'all relationship/life advice from these guys on this internet, on these podcasts. Because yesterday I made a video about that fugazy coolie dude or whatever, talking about being a top tier man. I always kind of knew dude was a little buddy.
I often tell you guys, man, on the internet, you could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. People look on the internet and see what's popping. They find out which lane that they can go into and which lane that they can grift. So now you have this guy, the No Fugazy podcast, and a lot of people watch this guy. You know, he has a lot of pretty young girls on there, and he gives sound advice. You know, he gives good advice because a lot of these young delusional women come on there and they say a whole bunch of stuff, right? But he also talks about dating single mothers and telling young guys don't do that. He exposes a lot of these 304s. Like, he does a lot of these different things, right? But I told y'all, the internet, for the most part, is a quick grift for a lot of people. A lot of people peek the weakness in the game and they find out which part that they can exploit for economic gain. That's what they do. This thing is a game, and if you pay attention long enough, you'll start to see it. But he gives advice to a lot of these young women by saying this type of stuff right here.
About you, who's the prize?
I think women. But hear me out. For me, like, my man, like, he's my prize, right? But like, a lot more people competed for me than him. Like, women, we attract men easily.
So you said that you're the prize because a lot more people competed for you, meaning that you have more options.
Yes.
Got you. I would say that out of all those options that you had, you chose him. He's a prize.
Nope.
Don DeMarco. Look, think about this. He ain't have a lot of options. He just took what he can get. So who's to say if he had a whole lot of options, you maybe not even would have been his first option.
You know, but shout out to my little bro, O'Shea Duke Jackson. You know, we talk all the time on the phone, man. And, you know, we go all the way back to the Sunday Rumble days. And y'all remember those days, right? And we often talk about these grifters and how YouTube has demonetized a lot of these guys and got a lot of these guys out of here, right? But he was on a podcast. He did a show with Brandon Jamal. And Brandon Jamal brought the No Fugazy podcast up. And they said this.
You know, that other... The No Fugazy podcast, the guy Cooley.
I think I've seen that dude before.
He's got like the braids on top with like the haircut going around the sides.
Yeah. I see he has like some viral moments on Instagram and stuff. He got some good things to say when I seen him.
Same. The most viral moments that I've seen from him were how he was talking about how he's high value because he's 6'4" and because he's black and because he makes over 6 figures. He didn't say shit about who he was as a person, but that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, whatever. I'm not here to shit on Nick because, you know, I like rap. I like sports. If you talking your shit, I'm finna be like, talk your shit, my nigga. You know? So he's telling these women that they don't qualify for a guy like him. And then he also says single moms are recreational use only. Man's wifed up a whole single mom of 2.
Wait, he's married to single mom?
Not married, but like they're pregnant with their second child together. And she's a very nice white woman, you know, and I just like saying white woman like that for the chat. There's no racial innuendos behind that. I'm just kind of a clown. And they also make cringy interracial couple content together. It's so Mans is a walking hypocrite.
And see, that brother Brandon Jamal, he's another grifter too. You know, that's the dude that got the single mom song, and he be on there with the Pampers. But you know, it's been circling around all through TikTok and all over social media now with this No Fugazy podcast that this dude is actually dating a single mom. And with multiple children, then he had a baby by her. So he's dating a W woman. He's a single father to a W woman, right? And he's online saying all this kind of stuff about dating single moms. Check this out.
The single mom, if you choose a man that's hitting that pussy, he hitting them kids too. If he has the ability to be in between your soul gaps and hitting that pussy, he gonna hit Lil Dada when Dada acting up. If he providing and taking care of you, well, guess what? Why would a man take on all of that responsibility with no authority? That's slavery. So if you choose wisely on a guy that you choose to have sex with, that same guy should be able to discipline your kids. That's what I'm saying. He must embody some good characteristic traits to hit that pussy. If not, then that means that you value your pussy too low and you letting some rugged hit it.
Okay, so now we heard how he's getting down on the single moms, but he ain't finished. He's doubling down on it. Check this out.
As a single mom, you don't know what I had gone through. And sometimes we don't even choose to be a single mom. It's like,
well, let's pick one point by point. You do choose to be a single mom.
How?
A man can't have sex with you unless you grant access to sex. And not only that, how many times has a man broken up with you?
No. None.
None.
Zero.
So no men broke up with you.
Right.
How many men have you broken up with?
A little bit, a lot, what?
How many men have you broken up with?
It has been a mutual
No, listen. How many men have you broken up with?
Shit didn't work out.
No, that's not the question. How many men have you broken up with?
4.
You proving my point right there.
No, I didn't.
So you choose the man to have sex with and then you break up with them. This is why you're a single mom, because you are the problem and you broke up with these
So that guy, the No Fugazy show, I was watching that a lot. You know, I used to see, I was interested in like a lot of stuff that they would talk about on there. But now I started to see a lot of, the No Fugazy podcast, excuse me. You know, when this stuff started to come out, man, I was just like, I didn't believe it. But then there's a guy named I've Been Arrogant, right? And this dude, he has a channel, but he gives it more towards like women, coming in, taking up for women and stuff like that. But he had some real good information on this dude, man. And he was saying this. Check this out.
Fellas, this is why I tell y'all got to be careful about where y'all get y'all relationship/life advice from these guys on this internet, on these podcasts. Because yesterday I made a video about that fugazy coolie dude or whatever, talking about being a top tier man. I always kind of knew dude was a little buddy. But yeah, so here's the clip and then I'll show you why.
Don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
So you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that if you add that on.
That's why he said that. That's why he talked the way he talked. That's why he thinks he's a top tier man, because he's 6'4". And black. This is why. He's the trinket. He's the fetish. But this is the dude that y'all follow, fellas. This is the rhetoric that y'all subscribe to from hypocrites. A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids with a single mother who was a BBL Becky. Mind you, getting her knocked up because she's currently pregnant, not even married to her. They've been together since 2017. And has yet to put a ring on her finger. Looks like you're doing more than recreational use with her, buddy. Or maybe you're not, because you still ain't married her, but you're giving her those mixed kids that she enjoys to make content with, though, right?
Hearing that he's been with this woman since 2017. And when you look at those pictures, you see 2 young white kids, and then you see like a little mixed girl. So one would be left to say that she probably has 2 baby fathers. 2 kids by the W man, 2 kids by another brother. And then here he comes, right? And he's a single father to these children, right? And then he puts his baby into the woman. He's been with this woman all these years. He hasn't married her. And now he's made her a single mom. But this is the hypocrisy. Now, some people will say, well, is that his family? Or, could they be like maybe her family, and maybe he's just posing with her family? So we saw this video that she put on TikTok, right? And check this out. What the? So you see the images, right? The daughter. She looks like she's like a young teenager. Then they got the son, I guess he's like 11. Then they got the other little boy. And then he has his young son. Now, again, I told you that these guys are grifters. They're grifting the community to make money. And listen, if people are going to be dumb enough to follow him and support all that kind of stuff, then that's on you. See, my thing is this: he can come online and make money, but when you come online and you create, you build up an image based off of holding women accountable, talking about single momhood and all this kind of stuff, the same way Donovan Sharp did. Donovan lying behind Sharp. Donovan Sharp talked about single moms this and single moms that, and he was with a single mom that was an older woman. Because remember, these guys talk about single moms and women over 35. He had a woman well off into her 40s that was a single mom. This dude was a hypocrite, like totally destroyed his career, right? But there's one video that this guy made, with his girlfriend that he's been with for all these years with his son that was kind of crazy, right? And they had these Santa Claus uniforms out. One was black and one was white. Look at what he did.
So Christmas is around the corner, and since we got a little mixed baby here, we're gonna see which Santa he chooses. We got a black Santa,
And I have the white ones.
and let's see which one he chooses. Same time, don't cheat.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Which one are you gonna pick?
Which one?
Pick the white one.
Oh, that's my. Oh, yeah.
So again, the joke's on you. I mean, we have people like Brother Polite, Derek Jackson, and all these, all of these people, Donovan Sharp, so many of these people, all these so-called relationship gurus that come on there and they straight playing you. So this guy got a whole family channel with the W woman who was already a single mom, who he says don't date single moms. He's on there. They got over 1 million followers. They making crazy bread. He said he's a 6'4" black man making well over 6 figures with the W woman, and that's who we want to date. Fair enough. But your claim to fame was coming on there with the no fugazy. You said it's no fugazy, but you are fugazy. You are a liar. But the thing is, if the market is set for you to be that way, because he's still gonna have a following, people still gonna rock with him. He gonna come out, he gonna give this amazing story and tell how he got with his woman. He gonna show the beautiful little children, and everybody gonna forgive him, always forgive him. He gonna go right back to lying again, criticizing single moms while he's dating him. But these are the same group of men that have come out, criticize the same single mom. I've been saying this since the days of the Sunday Rumble. These guys are frauds because the same single moms that these guys disrespect are the same single moms that they want to sleep with. So I said, just stop it. Just stop it. When I got with my wife over 24 years ago, she was a single mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm 49. I come from a different era. We dated single moms. You know what I'm saying? The quality of women was different back in the day, but we dated single moms. Nowadays, these guys want to come online and make a market off of disrespecting single moms, but these are the same women you guys are sleeping with, putting babies in. You same dudes. So you got a whole bunch of guys out here dissing and disrespecting single moms, and y'all are the leaders that they're following, but you are the dudes jumping up and down on these single moms, putting babies in them. So I tell y'all guys, man, be careful who you donate money to. Be careful who you following, because they're not who you think that they are, man. And that's just the game. That's YouTube. I told you, you could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. You know what I'm saying? They peep weaknesses in the game and they exploit it. But I'm gonna cut this video short right here. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.